Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Bill. I'm that expat prepper living in the Philippines. Yeah, I know I've done a lot of product reviews lately, but it's been raining for like 3 weeks straight. So I don't get out of the house very much, or I don't get out where I can do any content filming. Now it's 9:30-ish p.m. on a Tuesday night tonight, and I have a sweet tooth. So I did hold back dessert entree that was recommended by one of my subscribers. This is Backpacker's Pantry Creme Brulee, a French-inspired custard and sugar topping. Okay, so it's gluten-free. It has 612 calories and 12 grams of protein per package. Now this says it's a 2-serving package. I'm guessing creme brulee is a pudding or custard of some sort. On the back it has your standard remove, discard oxygen absorber, set aside the sugar packet. Okay, so I gotta watch for that too. Add 3/4 cup of cold water, which I have ready. Stir briskly for 1 minute. It's a lot of stirring. Seal pouch, wait 10 minutes. Open pouch, top with brulee, sugar, and enjoy. There are a lot of ingredients in here. I will try to, I'll put it in the video somewhere so you can see what it is. I don't imagine there's a lot of salt in this one like we get with a lot of Backpackers food. It actually doesn't even say sodium. Yeah, so if I eat this whole packet, it's still 32% of my daily sodium. So there's still quite a bit of salt in this, surprisingly. But I'm gonna go for it anyways. All right, so let me set the camera down here. And it has a spot for Best By date, but there's nothing stamped there actually. Or if it is, I can't read it. So it doesn't matter. This came from Amazon not too long back. Okay, so it looks like powdered milk. And there's a packet here, which is gonna make my countertop dirty, but okay. That's gonna be the brown sugar, I'm guessing. And this would be an oxygen absorber. Okay. So, 3/4 cup. I got my little 1/4 cup measuring tool here. 1, 2, 3. Now it wants a full minute of stirring briskly. So let me set my timer so I am fair to the manufacturer. Let's see, 1 whole minute here. All right, 1 minute on the timer. I'm gonna stir briskly. Now it absorbed this water pretty quickly, I'll be honest with you. That's probably why they want you to stir it so it gets really well mixed. It's actually kind of hard to stir. What was that? 3/4 cup of cold water, yeah, so it's both servings will be the 3/4 cup. And I'm gonna try to make sure I get this mixed up pretty well. It is a powder. And I wanna reach in the corner of these bags here, make sure I get everything. Now it smells like a standard vanilla pudding is what it smells like, honestly. I don't know if creme brulee is supposed to be vanilla or what it's supposed to be. All right, well there's 1 minute of stirring. Let me see if I can off this annoying sound here. There we go. I'm gonna give it a little bit more here just because it doesn't look like I've stirred it good enough, to be honest with you. All right, so a little more than a minute. And I want to take a spoon test, but I'll wait. I'll have some patience here. We'll do it all together. All right, I'm going to close this back up. Now I will give it the 10 minutes of rehydration time that it says it needs, starting now. All right, I'm looking forward to this. Now this is a part of the video where I'm going to tell you to go ahead and hit that like button if you like this kind of content. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of things for different people. People that are into freeze-drying food, people that are into prepping, which I'm certainly into both. And then expat life living in the Philippines. I have that perspective because I've been living in the Philippines for over 10 years, or full-time 10 years. And if you want to see more of these kind of reviews, consider sponsoring my channel in one of many options I have listed down below. Once again, hit that like button, stand by for 2 seconds, and we'll do the taste test. Okay, that was a short 2 seconds for you, but it was a long 8 minutes for me. I have a minute left to go, and I wanted to comment real quickly before I open this up and take a look at it. That again, like all of these backpacking hiker meals, they're not necessarily prepper needs, right? So some of them are long-term, but not all of them are long-term. But I do like sweets. Now, as a prepper, I would probably just get some cocoa powder and add to my stock, because I can always take rice, sugar, cocoa powder, and powdered milk and make a nice sweet chocolate rice pudding of some kind. But that said, it is nice to have some variety. And I was always curious about some of these kind of desserts, because as a Boy Scout, I didn't really get many of the desserts. I just got a lot of the scrambled eggs and hash browns and, you know, the chili cheese mac, which I still like. But we are down to 20 seconds. So what I'm going to do is I will get this ready to open. I'm trying to be completely fair to the Backpackers Pantry crew that said I need 10 minutes of waiting. So here we go, 2, 1, make some noise. All right. So I'm gonna open this. Now it's interesting because as I spread the bag apart, I'm still not sure that it's fully mixed right. But I don't know what the texture of this is supposed to be honest with you. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get it out of this packet and into a bowl. Now it has a consistency between a pudding and a whipped cream from the spoon feel, just from the, like a whipped butter feel to it. And it is in all these little cracks and crevices of this bag, which I'm not sure how well that all mixed up. Now, I mean, it looks larger than a single serving, I'll give it that, but I don't know if I would call it a double serving, unless it's just super, super sweet. Yeah, now deep down in this bag, there's still some powder, okay? So I obviously didn't mix it up too well. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if you look in the bag, there's some really deep grooves in there, and there's just a little bit of powder. So I'm not gonna try to dig it all out because I don't want to have some grit, but I will give this another good stir here. And it still just smells like a vanilla pudding. They call it a custard, so I'm guessing vanilla custard smell. And it says we're supposed to put this sprinkles on top. This looks like crystalline sugar. I don't know if it's brown, it's a brown color, but it looks more like candy rocks, pop rocks. If you're a kid of the 80s, you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, so there's that and that. Wipe my fingers here. So this is what it looks like in my bowl. Spoon for comparison. Let's give this a test here. I'm gonna mix the sugar in there, right? 'Cause it looks pretty on top, and I guess maybe you could hit it with a torch if you wanted to melt it in there and give it a crust. But I think that would just give it a gas smell and taste, and I don't want that. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice bite, got some crystals. That's rock candy. The taste, it's good. It reminds me of any vanilla pudding. Open pouch and top with brulee. Yeah, it just says put the brulee sugar on there. It definitely is like a rock candy, right? I mean, you bite into it, it crunches. I don't know if you could hear that on the mic or not, but another bite. You know, I don't know if it was all that special. It's definitely sweet. It's creamy. It's vanilla. I put it at about a 6 or a 7 out of 10. And I'm not a big sweets guy anyways, but I'm giving it that rating because the price, which I'll probably post here, wasn't that cheap for, I guess, 2 servings. But anyways, guys, so that is the end. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat the rest of this, of course. But this is the end of my review of the Backpackers Pantry Creme Brulee. It's delicious, it's a dessert, right? All right, guys, if you like this, hit that like button. And until next time, please, everyone, be safe. Thank you.